Dues payer!
In on the stop and then injured was Marquise Bell. Here's Bell coming in, and you see on an arm just get bent back.
Has the arm, and then he hits his head as well on the thigh of Davey Pierce.
So we'll take a break. Texans have the ball. They will start inside their own 10, leading by 7.
Hey, I was wondering, would you ever
against Detroit and their defense, nothing. Did have the touchdown, but 25 carries, 46 yards tonight against Dallas. They have been the cure for what else. Yeah, the big difference really last week, though, was that he didn't have the big run. His longest run against the Lions was just 8 yards, where he's had big runs like he had again tonight. You take those big runs out of this game, and it's just a taste for a lot of facts. Nothing here. At one point, Sam Williams, their second round pick 2 years ago, tore his ACL the first week of camp. They lost Lawrence, 32 years old, and his 11th year, really good player. He's coming back and getting close. They lost one shot Nealon, their second. At the same time, Nixon got past first down yardage. It might get Robert Woods, which is what it looked like based on where the flag came out. I thought Woods.
I don't really care. I mean, I do. Dues payer!
Everybody knows that.
Yeah! Whoa! Holy cow! The Duke, the Admiral. Oh, God, I was supposed to get this. Ah, damn it. Come on, John. Clay Dabbler, I was supposed to get Vince, your Duke in the dwarf thing. There's that hottie of yours. Is that one? Yeah, the Yellow Brick Road one. All right, let me get this to Vince. Let's see. Oh, come the fuck on. How am I going to do this? Yeah. All right, there we go. All right. All right, how are you, everybody? Welcome to the Duke and the Dwarf. Let me change that. All right, there we go. There we go, the Duke and the Dwarf. So, anyway, let me make sure my my thing is working. Check, check, check. All righty. Boom. All right. Boom. It's nice to be here on this lovely Monday afternoon. Sorry, I'm a little tardy.
Phrasing boom.
But that's going to happen every now and then. And I came all the way from Delray Beach. I was enjoying hanging out with my friend, the same friend that I was with when I was with my brother-in-law. And he's a good buddy of mine. And you might ask, what the hell was I doing out there? And I was out there to go and meet my West Indian princess over at Tap 42 in Aventura. And we had a nice lunch. And she seemed to have liked the Duke. She said that, do I look like my pictures? I said, yes, you do. She's slim. And she looks like Zoe Saldana. And she told me that I look even more handsome in person. And even said I look thinner. So the Duke is back in the saddle again. And hopefully I'll see more of these type of ladies. And while I was out there, yes, I happened to swipe right on some lovely ladies in that area. Let's just face it, there's hotter chicks on the east side of Florida than there are on the west side. No offense to the few out here that are hot, but on the East Coast, I mean, forget about it. I don't really care. I mean, I do. Because you got Fort Lauderdale, you got Miami, you got Boca Raton, you got Delray Beach, you got West Palm, you got all these areas that they are a lot of hot women. So the Duke had a nice date. Then I went back to my friend's house in Delray and we watched some football. And I got my mandolin and I took a nap. So I missed the Bills beating the Chiefs. I'm actually happy that they did end the Chiefs' undefeated season. And then, well, let's just say when I got home today, there was a rabbit cooking on the stove. Yeah. Let's just say that, I don't know. Even a cuckoo clock is is right twice. Too short, long dogs, swing and a miss. That's not where I was, but you could try and guess. You'll never find out. But that's not where it was. I don't personally care to, give this person's name out. I did have a little conversation with an attorney today, and I have to handle a certain matter that is becoming fatiguing for me. Let's just say that I'm waiting for a rabbit to be on my stove. Put it that way. Okay? I think you guys can read between the lines. I think you understand. So I'm a little, I mean, Duke doesn't worry. I mean, Duke can handle himself, but when it becomes harassment and stalkerish, then I have to fucking act.
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
And that's what I'm dealing with now. Besides the, extortion and the blackmailing and threats and everything else. I mean, it's become quite fatiguing for a man of my age, wealth, and stature in society. But I'm not, it's getting a little crazy, if you will. Like, I'm talking lunatic fringe. So I'm just going to slowly have to deal with that. But hey, it's a price of fame, right? And that's what's going to happen. So anyway, I will tell you that everybody loved the Dookies, and I want to give props to Richard. And he said, John, he was very happy that I covered the Dookies twice, and I thought he did a hell of a bang up job on the Dookies. Almost wants to make me do another Dookies. It almost makes me want to do a Dookies and give it to him, and then have him put all the sound effects and all the bells and whistles, and then give it back to me, and then I'll just play the Dookies live. But I don't think it'll work as well, because I like to get the feedback from all you guys as I do the Dookies. But get a load of the fucking grifter known as the shitwaya. What does the shitwaya do after the Duke does the Dookies? Take a guess what this piece of shit animal does. Take a guess. Well, I'll tell you what he does. He puts it behind his paywall. So let me get this straight, shitwaya. You are now going to take my show, my property. The Dookies is my property, given to me by Richard. And you're going to take my show and you're going to put it behind your paywall? Are you out of your fucking mind? So, for those of you who want to see the Dookies without having to fucking go for the grift, all you have to do is go to the Stuttering John channel, and it's available publicly on my channel. And I'm sure, Richard, you aren't going to mind that, because let's face it, it's me. It's my fucking show. It's my fucking idea. It's my fucking title. And it's my fucking property. And shit, where you could fucking come up with your own goddamn content for a change. Why the fuck do you need me to fucking put money in your fucking pocket? What the fuck is wrong with you? Skull. So, it is amazing to me. It is amazing to me that Richard here, I'm going to tell you what he wrote to me. I don't think you'll mind. This is really nice. So Richard, I hope you don't mind if I read this. John, I can't even begin to thank you enough for airing my video and your endless kind words about it. Then all in caps. Thank you so fucking much. This has been the worst. Nobody knows who you really are. This has been the worst year of my life, and you really gave me the boost and inspiration I needed to keep going in life. I never imagined you'd love the video so much. Above and beyond that, what I hoped for as I edited that, thank you again, John. I am forever grateful, and will edit anything you want going forward. He says, I will not turn on you, unlike people who like to boil rabbits. I don't give a fuck about appearing on other shows. I have DM'd with Silent Mike and the Potato before, but I got no real connection to anybody.
I don't go in chat rooms or waste money on super chats or any of that. I'm not on Twitter or Reddit. I avoid social media mostly and just watch Dabbleverse stuff on YouTube. If I wanted to be on any of those Oompa Loompas podcasts, I could have started my own trashing you and joined in the hate party. Blend in with all the other Oompa losers. Instead, I walked past all the mindless worker bees and went straight to Willy Wonka himself. Now, Shitway put it behind his own paywall in caps. What? Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. That is too perfect. They don't have anybody over there creative enough. So as usual, Shitway uses your in caps content to keep on cashing in. Richard, well said, well written, and I totally understand how despicable, how deplorable that the Shitway would take what I created and what Richard made even better and put it behind his own paywall. This is the kind of grifting fucking loser that the Sandusky Network consists of. They have no original content. They have to use whatever comes out of this genius brain and use it for their own content. Pitiful.
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
Let me take some pills, shall we? Let's just say, even as I speak, a certain somebody keeps trying to fucking call me. Well, that's going to end soon. Fucking lunatic. Very soon. Ah, there we go. There we go. Anyway, now, I was talking to the legend today, and, you know, I love the legend. I do. He's a good man. Very good man. And no, it wasn't, you know, don't worry about certain things. But the legend is a good friend of mine and will always be. Well, I don't want to jump the gun too quickly. I say he'll always be my friend, but in my honest opinion, I think the legend will always be my friend. Much like I think about Dirty Deeds. Yeah, you had your frauds, your creepy losers like Leo Gunn, fucking scumbags. But then you get the, you know, the cream of the crop rise, like Dustin, my PI, and the legend and Dirty Deeds. And Mike V, I don't know whatever happened to Mike V and Robert Myers. And you get these really good people that, you know, that sometimes you get fooled. You get fooled. You know, not 100%. You always, being the Duke and being the only famous one in this Dabbleverse, you do understand that, you know, you always have a guard up.
Fool me once. Shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
And I've learned that lesson since Heather Warner. This is what I'm dealing with every day now, folks. This fucking maniac calls me every fucking minute. I mean, I don't know, you know. I mean, I don't understand, but what the fucking guy's problem is, but fucking leave me the fuck alone. I don't want your fucking company. Stop fucking bothering me. Fucking unbelievable. It's fucking insanity. This is what goes on all day. So
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
yeah, you get duped every once in a while, and but you always have the guard up. Ever since Heather Warner, I even before that, ever since Royce, I've always known to do my integrity verifications. Certain people think they invented that, but no, I've been doing that for day one. The mob's been doing that for fucking 100 years. But this fucking guy, you just leave me the fuck alone. Do what you got to do. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, but so you do find, there are these certain people. I mean, Kate Meany obviously burned me, but it's okay. She was troubled. And there's certain people that burn me, like the Quad Father. I see him in the chat here, and they all try. And Lady K is celebrating when people burn me, and then you have your shitwayer. They all think that somehow, I guess their lives get better when they feel that I've been burned, but it doesn't matter to me. Look, I've been burned by the best, and it doesn't matter. But the other thing I don't understand, I was talking to Legend, and I said, I tried calling Chad Nobody Could Stomach the Zumick on the show, and he goes, yeah, I was trying to warn you, don't bother. And I said, yeah, I found it odd. I was trying to call and be complimentary, but then Chad was a total dick. Now, it's odd for me because when I saw Chad in Atlantic City, he was nothing but a gentleman. But it kind of makes me think that he's a big pussy boy. So when he's face to face with me, he ain't gonna say anything bad. He ain't gonna be a mean dude in front of me. But when he could be behind his little computer, then he could be a little piece of shit. So I said, I said to the Legend, I said, yeah, but I'm not gonna bother. Why give this fucking loser heat? That's all these guys want. They all want a piece of me. They all want heat from the Duke. So, why bother? It doesn't make any sense. So I said, I'm not even gonna bother with this fucking loser. And he's like, yeah, but that's not that ain't you, John. I go, I know it's not me, but I don't want to help anybody else out anymore. I'm sick of it. I helped Quad Father. What did he do? Tries to porn bomb me. I tried helping Kate, and what'd she do? Tapes me illegally. And then it's just amazing to me. So why do I want to help Chad? Nobody can stomach the Zumick. I still predict, as the Legend does, that Kevin and Chad will have a huge falling out.
Welcome back, Captain Obvious.
But then again, I don't even hate Kevin. It's weird. I don't hate Kevin Brennan. I think he's an asshole for calling my mother a dumb cunt, but I don't hate him. I think he's a lunatic, much like Chad told me. Kevin, I want you to know this. And if my lost interest is watching, please clip this. Kevin, I talked to Chad privately. Chad told me when I asked him to come on my show, he would love to, but he doesn't want to piss you off. He said, look, John, Kevin's a fucking lunatic. He's funny, but he's a lunatic. So I don't want to fucking get him angry. Now, Kevin, that is what your buddy Chad told me. So I don't really give a shit, about Chadley. I don't spend much time thinking about Chadley, but I will tell you that's what he told me. So, Chad, you want to be a dickhead? Okay, I'll be a dickhead too. That's the truth, Kevin. Chad thinks you're a lunatic. Skol! Dues payer! I think that's why people watch your show, because you're a fucking lunatic. But let's face it,
Objection
you're a
alert.
fucking lunatic. School! So anyway, the Duke and the Dwarf. I think Vince is coming on any minute now, and we'll talk about some of the. I do want to thank Kevin Brennan for one thing, and I want to thank Misery Loves Clips as well. Is that when this loser decided to go out there and lie about me and say nonsense, and then Shitwayer happens to say, yeah, I knew John had the cheap insurance for his daughter. I knew it. And I do want to applaud Kevin Brennan for saying, really, Shitwayer? So you knew about John's daughter's car insurance, but you didn't know that your best friend, executive producer, was a... Yeah, that somehow slipped your mind. But you knew about my daughter's car insurance. But you didn't know that Lino was arrested in Rochester in 2023. You didn't know about that. Lady K, your buddy, just do it. He's fucking living in the shithole known as Rochester, but somehow Lady K didn't tell you, hey, Shitwayer, just do it. Isolino was just arrested for... Somehow, Lady K doesn't tell you about that. But you know what kind of car insurance I have for my kid. Interesting. So I do want to thank Kevin Brennan for pointing that out. And I applaud him for pointing out the fucking obvious, which is, get the fuck out of here. In my honest opinion, of course. I don't know this as a fact. In my honest opinion, I think, in my view, in my thought, I think you knew in 2023. That's just in my honest opinion. So you can call your lawyers and do whatever you want to do. This is in my honest opinion. I think you knew. I'm not saying you knew.
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
That's in my honest opinion. That's in my honest opinion. So, anyway, so that's my thought process there. Let me read some super chats, and then hopefully Vince will get in here. I told Vince I'd be a little later, let's see. Let me get rid of this guy. Goodbye. Bye, son. Oh, Daniel Poinsett. Oh, you put an L up. Oh, how cute. How cute. How cute.
What do you know, you fanuk?
Now, I don't know who that is, and it looks like Lindsay Lohan. I love you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I love you too, whoever you are. Let's see. Too Short Long Dogs is trying to dox somebody, so I'm not reading that. But no, that's not, no. Nice try, though, but no. I Come Buckets. Who, you Johnny Watt Holmes? Blind Mike is saying you and Rob had drunk sex. I love these Blind Mike ones. No, that is not true. Taylor. Oh, I think I understand this now. I get it now. I'm a cum pig. Now I understand. Okay. Let's see. I'm not going to read any more of that. I think I know who Taylor is and who they're trying to be. Levy the Trader, FKA, biggest Eric the actor fan. Thanks for the $2. Definitely no date, you filthy drunk liar. F. Stuttering John. Okay. It's so weird. You find it hard to believe that the Duke goes out on dates, considering the fact that I've dated plenty of women in my life. Levy the Trader. Are you seeing the kids for Thanksgiving? Probably not, huh? It's none of your business. I don't talk about my kids on this show.
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
Listen, if Rob Saul got Big Brother, I will be very complimentary. I would definitely watch Rob Saul on Big Brother, and that would be awesome if Rob was on Big Brother. So I hope I hope he does get Big Brother. He's going to be on tomorrow for my drinking show.
Dues payer.
Penis Wrinkle 12. How many people did you share Kate's naked body with? What are you talking about? You mean the pictures that Chad shared with Kevin Brennan and Felicia Gillespie and then somehow ended up on the internet? Those? Not me. Not me, but nice try. You could blame me, but it wasn't me. That's for damn fucking sure.
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
I don't know. I
didn't really watch it. I did hear the other thing, John, about the incident with the kid at a school.
Oh yeah, that's bullshit.
Well, he alleged that there was an ongoing investigation regarding you and physical contact with another kid, but he made it clear it wasn't sexual contact. So then the only other thing, they were all speculating, and whether you want to talk about it or not, that's what's out there. That's the only thing I heard. So what is the issue with that?
Well, I didn't tell him what really happened, but what happened was a kid, when I was trying to call for help, a kid hit my hand off the phone. I mean, that's what happened. And
you got beat up by a kid?
Yes, and the kids didn't speak any English. And they were throwing fucking desks at me. Yeah, it was fucking, but whoa!
And maybe those Spanish kids now.
I hope I didn't fuck up my guitar. Oh. Whoa! Only on the Stuttering John podcast.
Only on this show. I can almost guarantee you. What are they talking about over at that nerd show?
Oh,
John spit 4 times today.
And his green screen fell again.
Well, that's the funny part.
Yeah, that was funny. I can laugh at that, Vince. To me, it's funny. You know, I don't ever attest to be perfect.
Yeah, the newspaper's too smug to laugh at himself. So you were getting. So what happened again with?
So this guy who I told that was the other way around, but Vince, if you ever laid your hand on a kid, you know, you'd be fired that day, automatic. Yeah. I mean, there wouldn't be any investigation, but this idiot just fell for everything I fucking told him.
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
Well, they were throwing like various things at me.
Oh, at you? It wasn't a fight that you were calling in between two kids.
No, I was calling for fucking my life. I was fucking calling the principal. I was like begging for help. When the kid came over my back and smacked my hand off the phone.
Dues payer.
What happened is when you were teaching in, when you're subbing, you get like this extra period where a lot of times that's where I would watch you or I would watch Brennan because you have like a free hour, right?
Right.
But some schools will go, no, can you cover this class? They gave me this class where no kid, it was like 8th graders or whatever, none spoke English. And as soon as I walked in, I couldn't even get through attendance without them jumping on desks, overturning the desks, writing on the wall, fucking throwing fucking everything they could at me. And then that happened. The kid hit my fucking hand.
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
And I had to. I went and called the person that watches over the subs and said, "What the hell are they doing to me in here? I mean, why would they put me in there? I don't speak English." They're like,
Dues payer.
because you can't touch a kid.
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
Wahapa. All right, everybody. I'll be back here tomorrow, same bad time, same bad channel with Rob Saul. This is Stuttering John saying, "Gigi."